part 9 of this theme park, which technically it's like part 2 or 3, I can't remember, because of some technical difficulties I had before, so I had to start over. But anyways, this one's gonna last, I can tell you that much, because this is what we can do. Alright, so when we left off in the last episode, I actually was working on this ride right here. It's going to have kind of a mine theme to it, and I can't wait to get into it, because you guys are going to love it. Alright, let me go ahead and make sure everything's set up here. Everything's looking good on the stream, so here we go. Alright, let's get started. And if you're here watching not from the stream, then it's okay. So I thought I'd try out YouTube again, simply because it's the YouTube stream, because they updated again. Now they have a complete gaming part of it, which is really cool. And I thought I'd try it again and give it a go. So if you guys don't like it, I will go back to Twitch and just stream from Twitch instead. So that's all up to you guys, but I try to stream on YouTube because it makes it easier sometimes for me to upload it, because it uploads immediately after the stream ends. So let's go ahead and get into this. So what I need to do is find a nice piece to put in between here, but I don't know what to put. So let's go ahead and just search the set I was using was actually Imagineer John's mine wall set. So let's see if we can't find a piece that would fit well in here. I don't think there's really anything in here, but we're gonna go ahead and look anyways. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. So we're gonna have to actually mix a set here, and I don't know what to put in here. Let's see what the log cabin walls here. Which could potentially have something, but it doesn't look like it does. So we're just gonna go ahead and search and see if we can find anything. I mean, I could use Shy Guys, but I don't think that will work. Let's see. Maybe the medieval theme will work pretty well. I'm not sure, but we can try it. I don't know what theme it's under, so we're just gonna do that and look for medieval. There it is. All right, medieval. You can just use these base pieces, which could potentially work pretty well. Alright, that's the one we want. If I put it there, they don't look too bad. After I decorate it, they might actually work pretty well. But we'll go ahead and try it. If I don't like it later, we can definitely change it later. So that's where we're at right now. So there's that, and if we add, we're gonna add definitely gonna add some windows and stuff like that, so it'll look really cool. So I just kind of mainly want to focus on finishing this building. I should probably, before I get much further, put up the fencing in here. I should have probably did that before I even put the roof on, honestly. So let's do that. What kind of fences should we have? Let's look in the fencing sets that I have. I think there's Station Jim's fencing is a pretty good one to look at. So let's go ahead and look there. See, Station Jim's fencing. Alright, hotel things, more fencing. Let's try the first one and see what's in here. It's got some pretty good fences in here, the railings and stuff like that. Pretty good Q-line railings to use. I don't know if I really want to use any of these. I kind of want a wooden one for this theme. There's a concrete one, which isn't too bad. A lot of stuff in here, though. Gotta give it that. Let's check the more fencing. There's another fence set right over here. Get back to the top of this. Alright. More fencing. So that has picket fences. I don't really want that. not really what I'm going for. This wooden fence is actually pretty nice. It works pretty well. So we'll click wooden full. And I think we're going to use this. I think this works pretty well. It's untextured at the end, but we can just put a post at the end. That will work pretty well. So let's go ahead and put our this fence up. Just like so. There we go. And by the way, welcome to Tycoon Tuesday, and today we're gonna I decided we'd go ahead and stream for Tycoon Tuesday today, and get a lot more done. Have a lot of footage for everyone to watch, and watch this park come together. And I can't wait. And I better hurry up on this park because Roller Coaster Tycoon World is rolling around, and who knows when that will happen, and that could easily make this park delayed a little bit more. You just never know. Alright, we don't want that one. There we go. Just to end those parts so they're not just bare, put posts at the end of them. I shouldn't have did the roof until I was done with the inside here. A little bit of a mistake by me. We can manage, and we'll do alright. Alright, so the fencing is in there. Let's do some theming objects in here. So let's go ahead and get back into the mine sets. They usually have some pretty good stuff here. Bookshelves. This isn't the set I want. I want the one that has the signs. Wall ride. Alright, this is the main one that had all the props and stuff, like the mine carts and stuff. Just kind of neat to put in. Like, let's put a diagonal one. Say over here, we can have a little bit of display right here in this empty area where no one's queuing. So we can go ahead and like put this somewhere, or we can just use this one over to the side and have that. And then there's the little mine track here that we could add. Let's find this one and just like place it along right here, like a little mine area. So we have a little mine cart going through here, and we can actually put a standing mine cart like right there, and we can fill it up with this stuff. So this kind of has like a mining theme to it, which is kind of cool. We could put like some random barrels everywhere. We can put those throughout the queue line as well, which will kind of add some character to it, so that while they're walking through, there's just these little barrels and stuff like that. Let's have a stack like over here or something. You know, it's just all part of getting that theme together, because you want to have a nice theme when you're doing a theme park. I don't like that there. Let's see if we can put it here. Yeah, there we go. Definitely put that there. And there's just a lot of different pieces here in this set that is great for this type of thing. That's a wood stove. I kind of want to put like an opening here where the carts go in and out. So let's go to the wall set and add kind of like a door, maybe the doorway. Not that doorway. So we can add like this doorway, but that's way too wide. If we like put it right here, you know, and it could be kind of cool if you do it right. So Alright, we'll keep that open like that. And we'll just put like, let's see. I'm gonna try and find it. I'm gonna put like a little thing like this. And raise it up, put it right there. And that could be kind of cool. And I could put like more stuff over here or whatnot into that little area. Just to give it a little bit cooler theming wise. In fact, I might do it right here too. Just put this here instead of that door. I think it'll work a little bit better than what we were thinking. So there's that. Let's get back to the tracks here. I don't think that's going to line up. Nope. Yeah, it goes the other way. And I could put it right there, like that. And this one probably does not fit there. No. It only goes one way. So that's that. I don't know. I don't want to overdo it, but I do kind of want. Maybe we should put some signs in there. 'Cause fine. We can put something like that. Just kind of creepy, but it could work. Could put it at the end of the doorways. Whoops. Just for creepiness type of thing. A little bit. So all you see is like bat eyes and stuff. It's kind of neat. Alright, that's a double doors type of deal right there. And this is a cooking stove. It's kind of random to have if I was to put that in there. Which I don't know if I will. We got a bed. It's like a cabinet. Could always put more barrels and stuff like that in there. Give it a little creepy feel to it. I mean, I don't know if that fits in there, but it doesn't look bad. Because this is kind of an abandoned mine shaft, kind of. That type of theme that we're going with. So let's find the signs here. I mean, if you want, you could put it like this entrance sign here or something. If you wanted to. If we wanted to. Entrance. This is a danger sign. And I don't believe, can we put these inside? Only like right here. Baths. 5 cents. Billboard left. So that's a bottomless shaft. So we could put like stuff like that on the on there. Closed. Got a closed sign. Lots of different closed signs. There's a company store. Put a danger sign in there. Just kind of throwing it together. So I can put signs on this side, which is pretty cool. Pretty good for us. Danger sign. Let's have this one slanted like up here. And we got Decorative Emporium. Here's another entrance, which I kind of want to put over here. Let's exit. Here's the entrance, so we can put it like there. The exit is right here. So there's an exit sign that we can put right here, or we can do left. Just like that. So just kind of go away. So these, you can put these in here and work quite well. Handicapped entrance. Keep out sign. Just kind of theming the indoors a little bit. And mine supplies. Something we could put like up here. Maybe. It works pretty well. Rooms. Saloon. Tavern. Vines. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Put like vines here. But we won't do that. Okay, I think the inside is okay. We need to add a little bit more, so I don't know why I exited out of that. Let's add no, there's not here. It was in the other set. Gosh dang it. Okay. This set? No. Not this set. But we could put this in here. It's a little big. Maybe not in there. Could put like a random creepy looking chair. So, not that set, it's the other one. Whoops. Okay. Set number 3, set number... this one. This one's it. Let's find... what was I looking for again? Gosh dang it. Oh, yeah, I was looking for some of these pictures. It's kind of random. I have these random, photos on here. I don't think they fit real well. So I think these can actually fit, like, on these walls. They can. So we can use these for, like, these walls. Kind of creepy. So we can put pictures on these walls that don't have anything on them. Whoops. Maybe not this one. Or perhaps it will. Just kind of putting these randomly on the walls. Just give that creepy feel. See, what does it say? Now I lay me down to sleep. Oh, I see. I don't need that one. Doesn't very much go into the theme I'm going for. So... gosh dang it, I knew it was going to do that. I knew it was going to do that. Oh, we could use that. That would be... glad I came across that. I think that will work a little bit better for the this situation here. Yeah, well, let's go with this. So we won't be really mixing sets. We'll stick with this here. Gives it kind of a better feel to it, I suppose. It goes with the theme theming of it just a little bit better. Sure we get that wall back. Okay. So let's go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and place all these around, fill up these gaps. Whoops. I made a boo-boo. And we should put some like lantern lighting in here or some sort. Okay, I'll go ahead and go to the outside. We'll need to cover that up with something. Whoops. You just can't get anything right. That's what happens. Here we go. Go ahead and put it there. I don't know what how that's gonna turn out, but there we go. And we'll raise this up, and I don't think that was in the right spot. Definitely is now. Ah. Alright. So we'll put this. Alright, I'm just gonna do it the hard way. Because it doesn't want to cooperate. Why is it so not there? So get these placed over here. So time consuming, but we'll get it. There we go. Alright, now that those are all covered up, it looks pretty good. Obviously we need to add everything to it still, because we're not even close to being finished with it. But building wise, it's looking pretty good. I like it. For our first official flat ride, let's go back to the wall set and cover this back up. There we go. As for the entrance, we should probably have the door entrance. Too far there. Like right here. Or I could have it open on the inside, but it's not going to work because the way I have it set up. There we go. That'll work, and we can put it on the exit as well. This can be kind of like an observation area, or we can put some benches around this area and stuff like that. Get rid of that part. So this is going to be, I think this is turning out being really cool. This first area is going to be kind of like a mining theme. Trying to figure out, I might put a mine coaster there or something like that. But I really want to really work around the theming a lot. So the theming is correct. Because I know I want to get the theming right for every attraction. So let's go ahead and add some exterior stuff like windows. We can go ahead and add some of these broken windows. See how well those fit on there. Okay, I think I need to rotate them. There we go. And I can just kind of place these. Let's do every two. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure they're evenly placed. 1, 2. There we go. Definitely put some here on the tower. Give it that kind of terrifying look to it. We'll move that sign. Alright, it's got that feel that I'm going for it. So let's keep this up. To rotate those around, maybe. There we go. And put these up here as well. Put one there. And we'll put one... There? Yeah, that worked. Oh, no. This middle one's kind of funky. Centered. See if we can find a centered. Yeah, that one. There we go. Ta-da! It looks haunted, except these aren't even up here. Too high up. Nope. Let's go ahead and make all these centered. I could add some different character to them and add different kinds of windows to each one, like this one, and because this is a different type of window. Give it a little bit more randomness to it. Like every so often there'll be a broken one and one that's not as broken and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm liking the tower. It'll be really cool for an entrance type of ride. And to the first area over here that we're working on. So I'm kind of debating whether I should add windows down here. I don't want to overdo it with windows, but we want to have enough to make it look good. If that makes sense. Okay, does that show through here? Yeah, they do. That's okay. Alright, we'll cover that up when we get the chance. It's kinda, let's do every other one, kinda like that. Give it a cool type of look to it. This one will just kinda like do whatever. I suppose. There we go. So our first flat ride, looking pretty good. I need to probably add sort of a top part of it to it, if that makes sense. What I'm going to do here is go to Main Street. I don't know what set it is. Oh gosh. But I'm looking for half roof, if that makes sense. I could potentially use here. I could potentially use just a path cover. That's an idea. I don't know if this has a half path cover though. Diagonal, full path, half path. That's what I want. Now, is this conforming? No, it's not, so we can raise it up there. And what I'm going to do is raise this up, just so it has a little bit of a closer call with the ride. And it'll work nicer and just looks neat. And that will work cool, and I might put something above this wall. It's like maybe another one of these, I don't know. Alright, let's test this ride out actually. So, we'll ride it. Pretty cool. I don't know what side we're sitting on. So we can kind of get a feel for it here. Alright, we're on this side. Let's kind of zoom out so we can see it a little bit better. It actually will work really nicely for this purpose. Alright. Alright, we paused it pretty nicely so we can see where it's at. Pretty good distance between the cars to keep it realistic. And let's put a topper on this. I usually go to the Main Street, but I think there's another. Let's go to the medieval. Medieval set, I think, has a spire. Actually, has a spire topper. Of course, I have to find it first. Medieval. There it is. We're gonna go look at these roofs. If it's not in this set, it's in the second set. I mean, or we could try something like this. I don't know if it'll fit or how big it is. Yeah, that's not big enough. We can put a tower top. See how that looks? That's actually kind of cool. I'm thinking about using that. That actually doesn't look half bad. I'll go ahead and keep that there for right now, and if we want to change it later, we sure can. And I'm going to go back to the medieval set. I keep going out of it after I need it again. Medieval. Oh, I'll probably keep passing it. There it is. It's on medieval 2 that has these. Let's go ahead and try putting this on top, see what it looks like. By no means do I know if it looks good or not. Since it's a completely different set. And it's not bad. Let's go ahead and put it all the way around. I sounded really weird right there going, don't know what I'm doing. Or saying anyways. Alright, so it still has that medieval type feel to it with that, and which is pretty good. And that's what we kind of are going for. It's kind of like a mine shaft for the medieval theming to it. It's a mine type ride, if that makes sense. Still have a lot to do and so little time. So I kind of want to put corner pieces on this, and be cool. What's up, Airboss? It's been too long. Welcome to Tycoon Tuesday. Glad you could make it to the stream for right now. I'm streaming the park, obviously. If no one could figure that out, I don't know who could. Medieval. You're using this pack a lot, so should have it memorized where it is by now. Just saying. Alright, here's Tower 1. This is how tall it is. Would this look good? I don't know. But it would just trying to stay with kind of like the theming of it. That's what I'm trying to do, I suppose. That doesn't look too bad. And we could add like this going up a little bit. Have a little bit of a tower going on here. To give it a little bit of a medieval feel that we like to have. And we could actually add a wall here connecting this. Be kind of neat to have if I can find the wall. I see it. I see it. We need a diagonal wall. Diag 2H will be just fine. Maybe 3. And we want it to go about right there. And we'll add the thing to the thing. So anybody just joined the stream, welcome. Shows that I don't have any viewers, but you guys are commenting, so you guys are there. Where is that thing I was just at? There you are. I need diagonal. There it is. Put it there so it's even. We'll need to find a 1H wall diagonal piece. There it is. And that's that. Matches up well with that. And I could add a tower going up here. This would be kind of cool. Back to medieval. Why do I keep going out of it? So it was Tower 1 is what this is. Tower 1. Where? Tower 1. There's Tower 2. There's Tower 1. So we could raise this up just a little bit and have kind of a that's gonna interfere with the door. But we're just experimenting. I can experiment, okay? Experiment as much as I want. I missed that by a lot. Whoops. Up. Oh, that's tower 2. Whoops. Durder. I don't know how that happened. But it did. Okay. I don't know if I like those there. I don't think I do. Hey, we tried. Make a roller coaster around it after building. One sec. After I delete these, I can't think at the same time. I'm going to make a roller coaster. I'm not sure how soon yet, but I want to focus on getting this building done first, real quick. Which when I make a roller coaster, I don't know where I'm going to put the roller coaster first. When you say make a roller coaster around it, do you mean wrapping around the building or near it or just around? That's what I'm guessing. So, because I'm going to be very. I want it to still be realistic, is what I'm going for. You're new here. Well, welcome. This is Tycoon Tuesdays on JLW Games. Every Tuesday, I will make videos or even stream like I'm doing today of Tycoon games, which most often than not, it's going to be Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 or 1 or 2 or World whenever World comes out. So that will be very fun. Oh gosh. I don't think I have to rotate. Is this one I have to rotate? It works fine right there. There we go. So that's covered up there. Alright, I want to do more to this exterior of this building, but I just don't know what. That's issue I may always have. What's this? Could use maybe some corner trims to make it look good. Of course, I didn't do anything. Let's go ahead and go to the... See if we can get a good corner trim here. Maybe the Alpine Village set has something. Just kind of a trim type of deal. It's an interior post. We don't want that. We kind of want a post, but not an interior post. I'm sorry it's 10 p.m. where you're at. It's only like just about 3 p.m. here where I'm at, so Alright, we don't want no offset. We need post. This is double thick. I don't know. I'm not familiar using these, so. Alright, and we'll keep it black. That actually doesn't look half bad. Or we could just use the normal post. Because I don't think the double stuff. We'll just use the regular posts rather than the real thick ones. Because there's more available for that. Alright, that's a perfect corner for that. So 4H, we need a 3H to top this off. Is there a 3H? I don't think there is, unless I'm blind. Here, we'll just use the 1H for everything. Alright, nice little trim there. We should probably use it right here as well. And we're just going to use the 1H because I don't have to search for anything else if it doesn't match up. Just give it a little bit of uniqueness type, just a little bit more decorating type of feel to it. And but it's been pretty hectic on the channel lately because I just haven't had time to do much. So some of my videos were a little late, like last night was Madden Mondays, and I didn't get the video out till like 10 or 11 p.m. But I still got it out on Monday, so. And then I actually have the day off today, so. That works. Alright, if you're just gonna beg here for me to say your name, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. I don't do that. Just some trims here and there. What can make this better? Can you make an indoor ride? I could, and I plan to. It's gonna come along nicely. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I will make an indoor ride though, but I'm not sure if it's going to be during this stream. This is kind of indoors, but I do want to make a dark ride eventually. I don't know if it will be this part of the park or not. I just kind of want it. Kind of want to do each section individually first. Still need to cover that up. So. Trying to add some trims and decorate this a little more. And I've never been good with exterior on buildings, making them look good, but I trying to do my best on that aspect. And by no means, I'm so bad at mixing sets together. Like it just doesn't mix. because I always choose the wrong sets to mix, and it just doesn't work out. And I do have to get this done, though. But I need to add something dynamic to this building to have it look good, because it's missing something. There we go. Oh. Alright, what can I add besides that goes along with the windows that will work well? Let me look in the set and see if I can't find anything really nice to go with it. So let's go ahead and go to the wall sets and see what we can find here. Let's go back to the top. I didn't really look. So there's windows. Got the corner trims. We can add some doors in certain places, like right here maybe. Even though they don't really fit well. I will do an indoor ride. I just don't know if it will be in this stream because I haven't got to it yet. And it will probably be... probably will be in this area though. An indoor ride will probably be in this area. I just want to try and focus on finishing this part first, and I'm either going to do the indoor ride or the roller coaster, one of the two, next, so. But I need to focus on getting this finished. Let's go ahead and plug up these right here. Okay. Alright, we have a right and left. One probably works better than the other. What's the left one? Okay, this one goes on the side. So we'll plug up these. Let's go ahead and grab the 4H here and plug that up. And this is probably a 2H. Like so. Hey, this is kind of like an indoor ride. It's just not really. Let me finish up this part, okay? I don't have too much longer. I do have something I need to get done. I have somewhere I need to be in about an hour, so. We'll see how far I can get. And I haven't made an indoor ride in ages. It's, but they are really nice, but they do take a lot of effort to get done. Okay, since there's high demand, I'll go ahead and get started on it, but I don't know how far I'm going to get. Probably none of the exciting stuff. I was thinking about having it kind of, it's going to be indoor, but there's also going to be outdoor areas too as well, so. And we'll get the path covers going and decorating path decorations at one point. Why don't we put it on this corner here, and it can be this entire area. That could be cool. That gives us quite a bit of space to work with over here. So let's get started. Don't know what to get started with. I was thinking maybe a mine train or something. I don't know what coaster type to use. Maybe I should use something else. I got quite a few different stuff. I want to keep it kind of mine themed. So let me know what you guys think. What kind of coaster type should I use here? But this is gonna be the indoor coaster, right, guys? I might have part of it outdoors, just kind of give it a cool feel to it. But what should I go with for coaster type? That's kind of what I'm gonna try and figure out here. I was thinking of mine train because it would go with the theme. So and some of these CTRs I haven't used yet, so I can go ahead and check them out. Let me save. I think I already did, but can't ever be too sure. And which could potentially crash the game, so I want to be careful there. I saw a mine car is what, or a mine, where was it? Hyper mine train. Don't know what that is. Where was that one? The expansion CTR is really nice. I could use that because they do have kind of a mine cart type thing, but I know I want to use that for an SNS launch coaster as well, so I don't know if I want to use the same type there. Could see with this the Euro or the Europia park. I don't know if it's gonna work. It might crash the game. It says not responding, but we'll see if it responds. I haven't tried this coaster type yet. These are pretty hefty CTRs though, so they could lag the game quite a bit. There it goes. I mean, I like the coaster track. I'm just gonna see what it looks like. What we can do with this real quick. Can we have a vertical lift with this one? Yes, we can. Or we might be able to. That's not vertical. We can have a steep lift, though. The chain lift kind of looks a little iffy. This does lag the game out quite a bit, so... And this isn't the actual ride. I'm just testing it. So we'll build upwards here. I'm just gonna. I'm just curious to see what this one can do. And it will lag. It does lag the game quite a bit, which kind of sucks. Man, for being straight down, that's not very straight down. You can actually, is that a tunnel you can? Come on. This is hard to control. Alright, so these have a lot more options of what you can do. Like I can make a turn and go down at the same time like that. It's kind of good. Let's see what kind of special stuff is in here. Station Round SR. I don't know what that means. I'm thinking about going with something else because this is just really hard. Let's go look at the other possibilities. That lags the game a little bit too much for my taste. There's another one I saw. It was mine something, and I wanted to see what it was. Here's one that just says mine coaster. We can see what it is. It might just be a car, though. Okay, it's got the... Looks like it has the mine style track. I think it's just basically just more, or a different coaster train option here. Which I'm thinking about using the mine, something like this, so. We have that one. We have that one. So, I mean, we could use something like this. It would work really well. But let's see. Let's keep exploring. See what else there is. Because I got a lot of CTRs that I've never used before that are just in here. And I haven't really gone through any, like the mine ones and stuff like that, so. Got the swinging mine. And another idea could also be a spinning coaster. A Eurofighter would actually be a pretty good idea too. Let's take a look at the Eurofighter. That was another indoor one of my mind that I was thinking about, because I think you can have a vertical lift, which you can't, which you can with, and that's kind of something I was thinking about, was having a vertical lift coaster, and you can go straight down. Let's get rid of that, and actually have like a 95-degree drop, which is kind of cool. So I'm really kind of leaning towards the Eurofighter here. I think it'll work. It can actually work pretty well. It's a nice CTR to and everything. So let's take a look at the trains, what they look like. I mean, that's pretty mine-ish. And you can have like these dirty cars, which works with our theme pretty decently. And there's a lot of choices here, so I think we're gonna stick with the Eurofighter, because that's kind of personally what I want to do. And it has every definition that could be used as an indoor coaster, so. So we're gonna go ahead and move the station to where we need it. I'm gonna have it lifted up quite a bit, because this is gonna be a pretty big building, so we'll put it back quite a bit of a ways, probably around right here, and we'll lift it up. And we can have the station probably around right there. And I don't know what's a better idea to really make the layout first, or kind of do it as I go along. So let's go ahead and get the station taken care of here. using Baffy stations, and we'll use the wooden station cover, and we can go ahead and put that there. And let's add the platforms to that. And let's see. We can I'm thinking through this right now, because I wanted to have an indoor ride, and I didn't know if I was going to put it in the mine themed area, and I think it really goes well in the mine themed area. So, and making a dark ride's always kind of a challenge, because that has been pretty hard to do. So let's start off the ride. It turns straight right, so you can't see anything, what happens at the very beginning. So it's all a mystery. And we're going to be able to create quite a few drops and stuff with the height that it already has. And I do have some dark ride sets. The one I've always used was I think it's JCat's dark ride set. There's Screamworks, Mouseworks, or was it JCat? I don't think it was JCat. Must not have been. Maybe it was it was JCat. Dark ride set. Has all these black walls that you can use, the pitch black stuff. That works really good. And there's just that's all you really need is just kind of these pitch black items to give it the appear that it's pitch dark in there. So you can add like these. I mean, I probably want to keep it under the track so the track's not gone. And I haven't created a dark ride in a long time, so this is definitely going to be challenging for me. And if we want, we can use stone walls as well. But of course, I'm going to make this. After I make this, I'm going to create the actual building. So the building's going to be separate from what I'm doing here, if that makes sense. And I don't know if I want to use these stone walls or not. I mean, I could, but I'm just trying to get myself some ideas here. I'm not for certain how I'm going to make this work, or this will work. I'll probably use the mine set, because that's the theme it's in. This area is going to have a lot of that theme in there. So if we go to the mine wall set, we can actually see what we can create here. And there's this doorway that looks cool. I could probably use on something else. And there's just going to be a lot of props around the area. It's going to be really cool. Now, I probably do need to be getting off here pretty soon, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to work on this. So that is a little bit of concern there. I'll get rid of these walls because I don't want them. And I'm going to go ahead and use these walls. The mine wood walls. Make sure that's I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, it cuts into it. So we need to make sure this is right there. Like that. And that will give us that idea. Could probably lower that down a smidge. There we go. Do I have that in the right spot? Ah, come on. Why does that have to be so far? Now I do. Oh, this is gonna take a lot of thinking on how this will work completely, and it's gonna be a challenge, that's for sure, to understand what I'm gonna create here. Could have like some props here. Need to make sure we keep the brakes going with keeping it at a certain speed here. And we'll have friction wheels there. And we can have like props that will appear the left and right of the ride to give it a spooky effect when we add different things. So we can go to the dark ride set and get that pitch black floor or roof as it's known here. Move over here. And it's going to be definitely a difficult thing to create here. I know I shouldn't go back and forth from sets because that takes longer, but I'm really trying to think this through of how this is going to work, so. Alright, we'll put another arch there. Give it that creepy feel. And there's going to be stuff to the side, so we need to account for that as well. Now, I know this looks like absolutely crap right now and doesn't look complete whatsoever, but that's the point of it right now because I'm not worried about getting that stuff done yet. I'm more worried about getting this layout done. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to work on the layout first. So we're going to have some prop areas that will go through here. I need to be testing this to make sure it will work. And make sure it will get through those turns. It should. And if not, I can speed it up to make it through that turn. Okay, so get that going. So we're just going to go do some zigzags here to start off the ride. And let's check that. And we can adjust it as we go along, so we don't have to worry about that as much. Okay. Get through this turn. And we'll get through this turn, and then it's going to drop down for whatever reason. And it's going to be a pretty hefty drop here for a little mine car. And we'll do the indoor planning a little bit later, or what we're going to do indoors. So we'll see what it does here on the first little drop area here. Now I'll go up that. Pretty perfect speed that I wanted to do right there, so that's pretty good. So we'll have this indoor stuff, and I kind of want to have a launch section almost a little bit, but we'll see. Because we'll have these little drops here and there, so. Alright, after this turn, we'll drop down again, but this one's going to be a bigger drop. A little bit bigger. And it will curve around through here. So we'll create a bank, as it has some speed on it. And we'll be able to hopefully make that work. Yeah, we'll make it work. Don't worry. So this is where it kind of gets crazy. It's just like boom, and then you're going through all this and just kind of out of nowhere. And we'll go straight here. And then we can have an inversion out of nowhere. Have a little bit of a barrel roll. And I like going to the opposite direction. So that would be this way. Let's add a small helix here, just to keep us with the momentum. So let's go ahead and take a look what it does here. And I kind of want to get into the outdoor part as well. So we'll have the inversion just kind of out of nowhere. It's just like, oh my gosh, we're upside down out of nowhere, you know. And we're going to have all sorts of props and stuff that will make it look really cool. Go through the bank. Up the hill. Through another bank. Into the barrel roll. Ooh, okay, it doesn't make it through the barrel roll. So we're going to have to redo that. So... good deal. Alright. Still gonna have the barrel roll. Just a tight curve there. And it's gonna go outdoors on this side of it, so that will be the plan here. Just kind of have a little bit of a hill there. Let's see what all we have here. And we could have another barrel roll coming out as well. As it goes out. And then we'll hit a brake section. Have a set of block brakes. And we'll see the lift hill. And I kind of want that beyond vertical. So this is the outdoor part of it right now. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking at the comments. I couldn't see it at first, but is the coaster inspired by one in real life? Not a particular coaster, but I've seen different ones that kind of like this. I mean, it's not really inspired by anything, but just kind of by a number of different ones that I've, like, I don't know, couldn't really name it off right now. But let's see how much space we need for this drop. About right there. Alright, we'll need to go a little bit higher. Just like that, and then we can do like an overbank turn would be kind of cool. Except that's way too small. We need something that will be a little bit do a little bit better than that. The drop doesn't look very smooth to me. Could be just me, but not the greatest in the world. Alright, we'll try that. Oh, look at that. I didn't know we could do that. See, that's kind of cool. Except I can't twist or turn here. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not liking this at all. Really. Hmm. Not sure if I'm liking this. Just get rid of it. Okay. This has to be perfect. Okay? It has to be perfect. And I wasn't feeling that one. So, you know what we're gonna do? If I can find it. Haha. We're using the expansion CTR. Because it's a really good CTR. And we'll make it work. Alright, and we got the, like, minecart that we have, so it will work. It will work, gosh dang it. Because I said it will. It just has a lot of smoother stuff that will look a lot better. Trust me. And we'll zigzag a little bit. Have some prop items. And then we'll go into that first drop. Boom. Half flip. No, I'm just kidding. This one's going to take up a little bit more space, but it will work better. Trust me. See, that turns too intense. It might be. It'll work alright. Zigzag a little more. And then we just go, wow. And yes, it goes underground with the ground still being there. 'Cause it can. I don't know if it won't make through that. we can go like 90 degrees sideways, which is kind of cool. Let's see, barrel roll is available in this, isn't it? Twist, same thing. No, it's not going as fast as I thought it would do that, but okay. Alright. We'll have a couple of hills, and then it's going to exit the indoor part right here. Get some brakes, and a block brake, and watch the magic begin. And it like has a completely different type of track at this point. See what we have here. There we go. That's what we wanted. There we go. That's actually what I wanted. And then we can do a I didn't mean to do that. Do like a overbank turn. It's gonna go through that pretty quickly, which is well, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing, I'll say. And then we can do like a loop, large half loop. Where do I want this? No, I want this one. And then we'll, if I can find, yeah. And we can create like an Immelman. It should be cool. I am making an indoor roller coaster. Thank you very much. It's just the building hasn't been built. So give me time. I'm making the layout. Ooh, that might be a little too big. After I make the layout here, the building will be built around it. There's a little bit of an outdoor part as well. So it's going to be indoor and outdoor, if that makes sense. The main parts are going to be, there's going to be the indoor part, and then it's going to have some of the crazy parts like this large stuff outside. And then just because some of the parts that I wanted require, is the reason why I'm using the expansion CTR. So it looks like crap right now, but it won't after I'm finished. The good thing about the CTR is most of the track pieces come without the default little supports, so that's a good thing. Can we even make it go up like that? That's funny. Let's see what other things we can do here. I do like overbank turns, large overbank turns a lot. We can even make it go diagonal, which is kind of awesome. Let's see what our options are here. There's so many awesome track pieces with this CTR. That'd be kind of cool. Let's create a little diagonal piece area here. Didn't mean to do that. I was just looking. Create a little airtime hill here. Which will be really cool. And let's see, how many inversions do we have? We have 2 inversions on the ride so far. I don't want to overdo it with inversions, but could put a pretty cool corkscrew in here. That will line us up actually pretty well where I want us to go. Alright, let's see how it's looking so far through the ride. Through that big Emmelman. Flows through that pretty well. Let's see if we can get us back going this way. There we go. What is this? Alright, if you guys are asking about this theme or something like that, it's gonna be kind of a mine type theme, because that's the area that's in. It's in the mine area of the park, so it's gonna have like a mine theme type ride. Just so you guys know, I already had that decided. So alright, right now I'm trying to just get back to the station. I do want to have a point where it kind of goes back in the building, probably about at this point right here. And we could have it go underground and stuff. I'm just trying to see what all the options are here. So we'll go up here. This is all going to be indoors, so I'm not as worried about the look of it. Alright, what's the height? 51. 30, and we're at 35 right now. Now, will it make it back up to this point? I'm not sure. But at this point, it's back indoors. And it's just going to make it back to the station. Which hopefully it will make it. I thought it was 51. Why are we at 48? I probably got the height all messed up now with some of the special track pieces. Yeah, I think I do. Some of the track pieces just mess up the height of the ride. So it makes it like impossible to get back. So let's try and see if we can get it back. Don't know if the tilted loop here will work, maybe? Nope. Man. It's just weird how that works sometimes. Excuse me. Like, I don't know how to fix this. Excuse me. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's messed up. I don't know how to fix that. Poopy poopy. Why is that on? Will Helix do the trick? I don't feel like it would. Yeah. No. There's gotta be a way to get it back. This is not working well. Does anybody know how to get it back? Or what track piece could? 'Cause I don't. That's 48. Not helping. If I've been to a theme or amusement park before. Yeah, I kind of go to one every single day. And I mean every single day. It's gonna annoy me till I figure this out. Maybe I'm gonna have to backtrack here, probably. It may have been this piece that did it. I don't know. I need to figure out what piece did that, because it kind of sucks. Okay, let's see if I'm just seeing if I'm at 51. Nope. So it's before that. I want to say it was this piece here. This one right here. I bet it was this one. So if I go here and go up. Nope. Was it the loop? Was it Emmelman? Nope. So I'm guessing it was this part. Or maybe the drop. How do you even afford the admission to those parks? Well, when you work at it, work at the park, you know, you don't have to pay for it. They pay you. So, you know, that could be a possibility there. Just saying. Huh, I'm lost. What am I seeing? Maybe I need to like go one up or down. That doesn't look good. This is difficult. I'm just trying to make something happen and it's not working out. How does it work? What park do you work at? Disney, Universal? Well, neither of those, as a matter of fact. I work at a theme park around the middle of the United States. in the middle-ish there. I'm guessing it's this first drop. Darn first drop. Okay, what if I just did a vertical? With, like, the basic pieces. Must be the drop. It has to be. Yep, it's a drop. So I'm guessing I can't have that, beyond vertical drop without it messing that up. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. Vertical drop looks good. What is the park called? Well, you know, I work at a roller coaster. I can tell you that much. And one of the best coasters in the world. Straight up. Okay, we'll go a little taller. So this works better. Okay, I'll give you a little more of a hint. I work at one of the best coasters in the world that is made out of wood. That might help you a little bit there. Yeah, 1,000 subs. It is pretty sick. I hit it about a week or two ago. I can't remember. It was a little while ago. I want to have plenty of room to get back to the station here. We'll do that. And then we'll do the overbank turn. It goes into that. The Raven. I don't even know what that is, so no. The Raven. What is that one? I feel like I should know it, but I don't. Alright, big half loop. Alright, let's do our Immelman here. I want to try and have the same type of loop here. Or same type of coaster. And I'll adjust the terrain to where it needs to be. Don't worry. It's probably a lot of forces right there on that first curve. See if I can find that piece again. Yeah, I can't see anything. That's a glitch in RCT3 I hate. The lights will stay on there. Alright, we'll adjust this terrain later. Just going to create the ride. Do I work at Cedar Point? No. Remember, I said I work at one of the best wooden roller coasters in the world. As much as I would love to go to Cedar Point, I've never been there, actually. Which kind of makes me sad, because I want to go there so bad. I can't remember. Was it this one that I was using? I don't remember. So many, like, choices on this thing. It's ridiculous. We can just keep it going sideways. Alright, that's a little bit too close to the tracks, so we're not going to do that. That might be pretty fun right there. Is the name of the coaster El Toro? No. It is not. Not the wooden coaster I'm at. Think of the other wooden coasters out there. Just think about them. Oh, gosh. Trying to do this in a smooth manner. Where the ride is smooth. Can I go the other way? Why can't I go there? Maybe I need to twist it. And it'll go up. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of. This is some hefty terraforming stuff. Alright, and then we can have it... Maybe we can do a, like a, bim, 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 bim. Helix or something. I don't know. Don't know if that would be smooth or not, but we can try it. I don't like that. I don't like it. It's gonna be one big indoor ride. Well, this was the outside part of it, so over here is the inside. So it's kind of different, if you know what I mean. It's not a fully indoor ride. There's outdoor parts too. Alright, we won't do that. We're gonna do something different here. Let's do a... We're going to turn this direction instead. And... My gosh, it's that time already. Well, I guess I'm not going to whatever I was going to go to. Oh, well. What I do for you guys. Let me twist the other way. I don't know. I kind of want to take a break from this ride. Because I just don't know what to do with it right now. But I'm trying. I'm trying, okay? That's hard. It's hard. I've been recording for over 2 hours. I originally only wanted to record about 1 hour. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. When we come back, maybe we'll finish that ride. Or, I don't know. Or do something different. I don't know. But, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If you missed any of it, it will be directly uploaded to YouTube. So, just give it a little bit to upload as soon as I stop uploading. Or stop streaming here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time. I have to work on some other stuff. So, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys in the next stream or video. Have a great day and even cooler tomorrow. Goodbye.